You got a letter for us, Tom?
No, there's many.
A
lot of these are pretty much untouchable.
Really?
Typically on a Wednesday, we do Sexy Time with Alli Breen. We read your letters and try to help you with your love life and
Get
that
this
sort of thing. I can't read this one.
I bet if you tried, you could.
No.
Oh, you mean you
I mean, I can read it.
You want some help with the big words?
No.
Don't be embarrassed.
No, it's the content, really.
I see.
This letter is a little rough, and by rough, I mean rough.
Okay, all right.
How do you know it's an ugly person?
No reason to...
I don't think
Or
that's
is it
what he meant.
an actual canine involved?
Yeah, we don't want to.
Hey. What people
love
do?
my dog.
Let me review these before
I love my dog.
start reading them. They could be very dangerous.
Why?
Is it okay to kiss your
You can't
dog?
just go into these blind. We can't.
Well, you're going to pre-read it?
How about this, Tom? I've got one here.
Okay.
And we're not using names?
Okay.
Okay. We'll just call this, I'm 36 and just got back into the dating scene.
There's man or woman?
Man.
Okay.
In 2 months' time, I've had 3 different dates ask to peg me.
Oh.
Familiar with pegging?
Yes.
This is where the woman sports.
Yeah, we.
Is this the new normal? Where did this come from? I'm just confused. Should I let it happen?
Whoa.
Now,
what dating site is this guy on?
Yeah, that's
Peg of my heart.
only peggers.
Peg, oh my heart. Is that what you said? Pat?
Peg of my heart.
It's booty hole lovers?
3 different dates. Wow. I don't know that this is the new normal.
I've never.
Yeah,
I've never heard of that.
I'm not in that sphere.
Kristi, you're saying no matter how much your new fiance begs you to peg him, you won't do it?
She got quiet.
There's a...
You know what? I was setting up a joke,
service.
but the silence that followed that.
I admire
Josh.
the stupidity that you displayed by asking Kristi that.
There's a way you pour this fast-acting, form-fitting... You pour that down in there, and then they make a peg just for you.
What?
Yes.
That fits your age.
That fits your perfectly.
Whatever. Whose idea was this?
Yours.
No, Josh.
Next letter, please.
Should you let it happen, Justin, if you want? That's what I'll say.
Justin, if you're into it, you may like
It just doesn't make you
He
gay.
doesn't
It just
know.
make, that's a bundle of nerves back
Make
there.
you curious. That's
Yeah.
right.
If Kristi gets pregnant after she gets married, whose last name will the baby take?
Oddly,
Jesus
Science.
Christ.
Hyphen miracle. Yeah.
Yeah, I like Kristi. I think you had the right answer. It'll be a little Kristi Christ. Named him after mom and dad.
Yeah, second coming.
Does Josh have any pics of himself in his mom's nightgown?
Oh.
Many pics. I will be putting them on an OnlyFans page very soon.
Josh, if there was someone else, you'd be urging them to take those pictures and sell them.
Yes, I would.
Maybe you should.
No.
Cut your
Me
mom
in a
in. Cut
nightgown?
your mom in for 10%.
My mom, can I have one of your old nightgowns?
But she doesn't need the money. She's rich.
Oh, no, I see the confusion. She's married to a man named Rich. They're fine. They're fine, but they're not rich.
Okay, here's one. I haven't read the whole thing yet, so if this goes south on me, I blame you.
That's fair.
Okay.
That'd be different than every other day. How?
This is from a gent, would appear. I've been in a relationship with a woman for 5 months.
Okay.
In the beginning, there was nothing out of the normal.
In the beginning.
But now, 5 months in, she has acquired 3 cats.
Yeah.
I don't have an issue with cats, but I am allergic
Oh, then you do have an issue.
Yeah, you
and
do.
don't regularly take medicine since I'm not around cats very often. 1 cat, I think, she wanted a cat, but 3 makes me think she doesn't want to be in this relationship because she knows of my allergy and advice.
Well, that's a hell of a way to get rid of a
big
boyfriend.
She does know that he's allergic, and
Yeah.
she's gone ahead and gotten the cats anyway.
I don't know.
What you do is you get some Lest oil and pour a little bit of it in her oatmeal every morning.
Wait a minute. Hang on a second.
No, I'm just. I was worried he was going to do a poisoning a cat joke.
Yeah, me
But
too.
Thankfully,
It's okay. Yeah,
Thankfully, it was the human being.
Yeah.
We only get emails about the animals.
Don't you poison kitty cats.
You murder her.
Okay.
Well, of course.
I don't think that is kind of a big leap, Pat. I agree with you, but you can always ask her, hey, are you trying to get rid of me?
Rid of me? Yeah.
Okay, this next one,
What's your problem, whore?
I like this one. At least it's unusually weird.
Okay.
Comes to us from Mr. G. The lady I'm dating prefers to do things in the morning, which is totally fine. The weird thing is she sleeps in her clothes. Yes, she sleeps in the clothes she has worn all day long. Everything except her shoes.
That is fascinating.
I've never heard of this. We will spend the whole day hiking.
What?
And she goes to bed in whatever she's worn all day.
She just likes to marinate?
What is wrong with her?
And gummy panties?
Gummy Panties was my favorite Marx brother.
Oh, yeah.
Gummo, Chico.
Gummo.
Man.
I have never seen this, and it's weird to me, writes Mr. G. Plus, by morning, she really needs a shower.
No joke.
And then it goes into a part I really can't discuss. He goes, I'm not an elitist. I don't expect fancy lingerie, but when she wears the clothes to bed, there's an odor issue.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Of course.
Yeah, why not?
I mentioned it to her once. She got very defensive and upset.
Well, then you need to.
Something's
you need to
going
get
on.
Out. Yeah, something's weird.
It is abnormal.
Yeah.
So she wears all of her street clothes to bed.
Yeah. And then she gets up, takes them off, and goes, let's have sex.
Yikes.
Well,
Your sheets have got to be dirty, too. Ugh.
I'm stinky.
How could you be comfortable?
I know.
What is that all about?
Wow.
That's a sickness.
I mean, it's certainly unusual. Mr. G, I don't know what the answer to that is.
No.
Get out.
Maybe nose plugs?
Get out.
I don't know.
Douse it with
Tell her she doesn't change her ways, you're out.
douse it with high karate before you go.
That just makes it worse.
Well, then you got
We have an update here.
Okay.
We were talking about a gentleman wrote in, said he's been on 3 dates with 3 different women. They all want to peg him. Mm-hmm. And Tom wanted to know if there was a website out there. We're being told by Dustin there is. Peggers can't be choosers. Is the
Golf applause.
Absolutely.
Jake was mildly amused.
Yeah, that was very funny. Thank you very much. Yeah, that guy must be on some very kinky.
Not necessarily. Who knows?
3 of 3.
You know what? He probably he's putting something out there.
Yeah. Okay.
Just do it. Get pegged. Who cares?
Dear Bob and Tom, oh boy. I probably can't read this one really.
All right.
Well, then
Well, you
why do you
started
start?
This guy mentions the Kristi Lee's famous
Right?
He's trying to
In regards to anal sex? Is that what?
That's what he couldn't mention.
She's not up for it.
here's a rough one.
Okay.
Oh, here's a rough one.
Yeah, well, this is
Okay.
Is it wrong to hook up with my wife's cousin? She comes
Wait
to
a
visit.
minute. He's married.
First cousin?
I don't think it.
You can't hook up with her
No,
cousin.
it
You can't
would
hook
be
up with
his wife's
anybody.
cousin.
That'd be incest, wouldn't it?
This is typical female reaction.
You get married, you quit dating.
Because when she comes to visit and gets ready for bed, she wears next to nothing, so much so I can't look away.
So much so I can't look away.
She's become flirtatious anytime my wife leaves the room.
Oh, boy.
I feel like it's a trap.
It is.
It is a trap.
And then he writes, excuse me, several years ago, my wife had an affair. When I took her back, she said she owes me one. Is this a trick?
No.
All right, look.
Yeah, this is,
You
this
ever
is
heard of
just,
thin ice? You're on it, pal.
yeah, this is rough.
Stay away.
Yeah, this is very rough. Okay, I haven't read all this one. I'm going to take a chance. I'm diving into this.
Okay.
Knock one out.
I hope someone
Hot dog.
vetted
Go ahead,
this. This is from a lady. We'll call her Miss M. I just started dating. I've been seeing a nice man, but every time we have a conversation, he turns it sexual.
Yes.
Yeah.
For example, he called to see how I was doing when I had the flu. I told him I was doing better, and I was going to take a shower and use some Vicks to help with my congestion. The first thing he said was, Are you going to rub it all over?
Oh, yeah.
He keeps doing this. We can't have one conversation about anything, even something serious on the news. He'll interject something sexual.
He's horny.
Yeah, real horny. Yeah.
I'm getting creeped out.
He's a horny man.
No, he's just horny.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's for you.
Sounds like
Remember
he's-
that?
I'll tell you what, that map of Ukraine where the invasion took place reminds me of your ass crack.
Oh, boy.
Well,
Yeah. Can you invoke that more often?
Well,
That's Supreme Court.
Hey, Tom,
Yeah.
in the letter,
Yeah.
we're allowed to say breast and chest.
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, ass crack was the questionable.
Sorry. Forgive me. Thank you, Dean.
Remember the Artie Johnson on Laugh-In? Remember what his name was when he was sitting on the park bench with Ruth Butty?
I don't.
Tyrone F. Hornet.
Oh, I don't remember that.
dirty old man.
Okay.
That's right.
Here's one.
You got one? Okay.
Yeah. Jay wants to know,
Hey, Jay Bird.
what do I do if the entire time intercourse is happening with my lady, she doesn't move a muscle? CPR?
Is that right? Does that happen?
Does that happen?
Apparently, she's just lying there.
Oh,
So,
my.
Yeah, what would it be, lay or lie?
Lie.
So you got to, the FDR one won't work because
Yeah.
there's,
Doesn't sound like she's interested, does it?
Well, maybe she's. Some women have to stiffen up in order to. You know what I mean?
Some men have to.
No. Have you ever had a
No.
girl stiffen up with you?
Near the end, yeah.
Huh.
Not the end of her life. Near the end of it.
choking her. Thank you. By the way, could we just go back in time about 60 seconds and not read this letter?
In the words of Drew Hastings, so you choke her out. Right?
No, she's focusing. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so she
I know
doesn't
what
wanna
you mean
move a lot.
there, but
So what was the question at the end?
she's just lying there.
And he wants to know what he should do. Tell her to move a bit.
Poke her? Tickle her?
You know, he's
Look alive.
He's still awake.
Oh, you're already poking her.
Good point.
I don't know.
Keep a mirror under her nose and have at it.
Call the coroner and ask if he can shock her back the light. I don't know. This is awful.
That is awful.
She's just not a mover. That's all.
Okay.
Do you move a lot?
Was
when
this
you're-
consensual?
Yeah.
Yeah, it absolutely sounded that way. Yeah.
Otherwise-
it's his lady.
Otherwise, it wouldn't be a moving violation.
I like to be involved. Yes.
Get involved.
But when you're on bottom lying there, you can't do much, right?
Well,
What do you mean?
Can?
What are you
anyone
doing?
want to take this
Yes,
joke?
you can.
Oh, I see. Yeah, the women under me can't do much, but I mean, I hear their muffled screams, but they certainly
They can certainly reach
Certainly
around
can't
and
get out
stuff
from under
and
me.
grab things and
they're very, very crushed.
And typical Wednesday, this would be time for sexy time. Sexy time. With
Are you
Alli
going to
Breen.
talk sexy to us?
don't
Come on.
do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, sexy time with your guest host, Kristi Lee.
No, I said you, baby.
Smoking hot. There you go. Now, got a couple
What do you
letters.
got?
This guy writes, this is from Dave.
Dave ain't here, man.
We have a golden doodle.
Ah, welcome to the world.
Nice doggy.
They're not
Yeah.
making love to it, are they?
Really?
I'm asking. I'm making sure. That'd be sick.
What is the question?
Our doggy loves to sleep in our bed.
Yes.
My wife has no problem having intimate relations with the doggy right beside us. in bed.
No.
I, however, have trouble getting into it,
The dog.
especially when I'm. Oh, listen to this, Josh. You'll like
I
this.
have trouble getting into it.
Yeah, especially when I'm channeling my Josh Arnold technique
Oh,
Yeah?
boy.
of being a thorough and generous lover.
I see.
I look over and the dog is looking at me with her sad, confused eyes.
What is there, peanut butter in there?
Okay, that's
If
wrong.
I lock the dog outside the bedroom, she barks and ruins the mood that way.
Yeah, she wants to watch the doing it.
What do I do about the dog?
Put a kennel in there. We have kennels in our bedroom.
Just ignore the dog.
The dog's probably going to bark. Yeah, this is
In
not-
the kennel, if
you
they
need
can
to, you
see
need
you?
To, you need to talk to a dog expert. I don't know what to do about that.
Get the dog off the bed.
Yeah, that seems a little weird. Doggy off the bed.
Dogs are only allowed on the bed when they're allowed. When you say up, okay.
Would have been great
And
if
any other time, no.
Would have been great if the letter had gotten really weird. Like say something like, "I wouldn't mind, except the dog is a male."
And that would be just gross.
And he's really giant.
I mean,
Okay.
My
sorry.
doodle goes under the bed.
Oh.
My golden doodle hides.
Well, I think that obviously terrified of what's happening, hoping that he's not next.
I hope she gets the job done, because if he comes after me with that thing.
Ruh-roh.
What the hell's he doing?
Here's an interesting one that Kristi may be able to.
Okay, go on.
I'm 33, male,
Yes?
and a virgin.
Oh.
I've never had an actual relationship and never liked the idea of random hookups or one-night stands.
Really?
Do women find virginity in older guys still attractive, or should I lie or get some experience before settling down with someone? Kristi, if you were dating and this,
Well, I don't think I've ever met a virgin. I don't know what I would do.
Is that before or after they spent the evening with you?
I've not met before.
you haven't had the pleasure of
Here, I'd like to.
No.
turning a man and making
I'd like to reply to this.
Yes,
gentleman. Dear Captain Weirdo.
Why?
He's a virgin. He's 30 years old. Get out there. Get involved.
First off, he's 33. Second,
Whatever.
he's
Shy, maybe?
yeah, and
Maybe
and
he's
he doesn't
shy.
like hooking, just random hookups. I get that.
Either that or he looks like the Elephant Man. One of the two.
How does he know he doesn't like it if he hasn't tried?
Yeah,
it?
how does he know he's not in? Oh, he doesn't like the thought of a random.
Right. I never
I think
liked
he
the
wants-
idea of
I think he
random
wants to be
hookups.
intimate with
Or
someone.
one night stand. Yes.
And
yeah.
not just have
That's
sex.
what an ugly guy says. I never liked the idea.
It could be
That's C. McGee.
Maybe
Rat.
he's very
Great-looking
religious. Maybe he's a very religious
who's to say?
fellow.
then go on one of the religious apps. And
Why won't Jesus
Sir,
give me an organ?
I would think that there would
How
be-
would you get experience? Like pay for it? Is that what he's
potentially,
suggesting?
but again, he doesn't like the idea of that kind
I've
of.
said it before. I'll say it again. And Tom gets upset at me when I mention this. But at the Bunny Ranch on the fabulous HBO show Bunny Ranch, the mother came in and bought her son a prostitute.
they're-
Isn't that nice?
That
She
kid,
sat on the bed and they all discussed what was going to happen.
Good.
that kid's ruined for life.
Or they're soupy.
I'm sorry, honey. I can only get hot if there's a
If my mom's
full
there.
life cardboard cutout of my mom looking at me.
That guy thought there was a problem having the dog in the bed. Imagine having old mom.
I don't think she sat in the room with them once they
It
discussed.
doesn't
No,
matter.
not when they
the
were.
whole thing.
Not when they started.
Mind if my mother watches?
Am I doing it right, mommy?
Oh, yeah. You're giving it a real good.
Okay.
I think it would be very special. I think you will find a very
Yes,
special
and I
woman.
think there will be
And
a
it
woman
will-
who is totally
yes,
cool with it.
Very cool
You're
with
fine,
it. And
sir.
they're going to be, it'll work out well.
You're just
There's
fine.
probably, dare I say, a dating
App for virgins
app
only?
for that.
I bet you're right, and good.
Yeah.
More power to everyone.
Yeah.
Wonder what it's called.
Intact.
Cherry Town.
Jubilee.
Get hymenized.
Everybody out for Cherry Town.
So we